we're going to trim it down to just the good parts before we do that. So to do this, I use a program called Sony Vegas. Other programs like Adobe Premiere and Windows Movie Maker can do this too, but for now I'll show you how it's done in Vegas. Open a new project and drag your video clip in. Click yes to match your project settings up with the settings of the video, in this case 1080p 60fps. Find the perfect moment by scrubbing through the clip and press S on your keyboard to cut it at the start and then again at the end. Adding a fade at the beginning and the end looks great too. Hold down left click and drag across in the top corners of the clip to do that. Now we're going to add some colour correction, and because we're going to use a AVC codec to render the video in a second, the first thing we're going to do is apply the computer RGB to studio RGB levels found in the video effects tab. And this will make your colours look a bit washed out in the preview, but in the final video file they're going to be as accurate as they were in the original video file. I personally also like to add the colour corrector video effects and increase the saturation to around 1.15. This is a very subtle effect that makes the colours more vibrant. One last thing, right click on your clip and go to Properties. Make sure that Disable Resample is checked. Now we've finished editing the clip, it's ready to be rendered. To do this, go to File, Render As and select Sony AVC/MVC. Click the drop down arrow and select Internet 1920 by 1080 and then click the Customize Template button. In this screen we only need to change a couple of things. Set the frame rate to 60 fps